Yo, yo, what's good, beautiful people? I hope the world is being kind to you, and I hope you are being kind to the world. Tapping in to leave you guys with yet another message. Today's quick topic that we are going to talk about is honoring the ancestors. Yes, we're going to get into it. Good people, you must honor your ancestors, your good ancestors. Show gratitude, show thanks, and appreciation for your existence here in this current physical realm. There are many ways that you can show your appreciation and your thanks to the ancestors, and it's a lot of complex ways that you can do this, but there are also simple ways. The first simple way is just honoring the name itself of the individuals. You have grandmothers who were good to you and good to the family. You have grandfathers, great uncles, great aunts, cousins who were good people in the family. You must say their name, honor those people. These are people who have paved the way for you to exist in this current state that you are in right now. Now, were all ancestors good? No, they weren't. There were a lot of ancestors who committed heinous acts to the family, who brought upon curses on the family that many families are trying to break. So we have to be very specific when we are honoring the names of the ancestors. So every day when I get up, I do two prayers. So I do a prayer to God. I give thanks to God and show my love and appreciation for all that God does for myself, my family, and my friends. And that's quite a long prayer. And after that, then I do a prayer to all of my good ancestors and I shout their names out. My grandmothers, my great grandmothers, my great great grandmothers, all of the good ancestors that were not known to me, but I know them in spirit. I show them love as well. That is also, here's another thing. That is why it's also important to do your family genealogy. It is very important to do the history and know the history of your family because there are unspoken for soldiers that fought the march in the physical and spiritual realm for you so that you are able to carry out your mission. So I'm sorry if I'm getting a little bit too deep, but let's revert back to the beginning. So when you do your prayers, it's always good. A lot of the time, whenever I want to honor my ancestors, I typically sit Indian style on the floor. I close my eyes and I tap on the floor 3 times. That is the connection. That is the numerical connection tap that my ancestors and I have agreed to know that I need them at that moment. So I do that tap to let them know that I am speaking with them. So within this prayer, I'm giving them honor and I'm giving them praise and I'm showing my love and my gratitude to these individuals and these spirits and only specific ones because I do not want to invoke certain spirits of ancestors that are not wanted back into this realm. So you have to be very careful with that because um, you don't want unwanted spirits in your home or around your family. There are so many other ways to honor your ancestors as well. You can cook for them. A lot of the time, people who want to get into the spirit realm or they want to participate in spiritual rituals, they'll do certain things without knowing how to do them properly. So I've seen individuals cook for their ancestors. They make a full dinner. They cook for their ancestors. They'll make a plate. They'll sit the plate out, light a white candle, greet the ancestors and let them know that they made the meal for them. And then they'll go back Once a couple of hours pass, 6, 7 hours have passed, they'll go back and they'll heat the food up and eat it because they don't want the food to go to waste. That is not the way you do it. You can't do that. When you prepare a meal and you put that meal on a plate for your good ancestors, that is their meal. That meal is for them. You don't go behind them and eat the meal that you cooked for them. That's showing non appreciation. That's showing that you're just trying not to let the food go to waste because you actually don't believe in what you're doing. So throw the food away after you feel in your spirit that they have enjoyed their meal on the other side. So typically, if you're going to prepare a meal for them, sit it out, let it sit out for about 8, 9 hours, however long you think, and then you throw the meal away. And you can make a meal for yourself, make your own meal, but do not go back and eat behind or drink behind the ancestor because that was meant for them and not meant for you. But there's so many different ways to honor your good ancestors, as I said. But the key fact is that we need to honor them, plain and simple. I don't know the numerical number, but if I can remember, I think if you go back 200 to 300 years, you have approximately 1,016 grandparents. And if you go back 500, it gets larger. If you go back 1,000, it gets even larger. So you have all of these ancestors that are responsible for your being in the present moment. Those people need to be honored. Those people need to be remembered. And you can't remember every single last one of them. But what you can do is let them know in spirit that you are thankful for them. So honor your good ancestors, honor yourself, and honor your current family who are getting older and will soon be ancestors. Give them their flowers while they are here in the physical, because it may be the last time that you'll be able to do that. But much love to you all. Just wanted to drop this quick message, and I shall talk to you all tomorrow.